Hey YouTube, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Whew, my hair's falling out. If this is your first time checking out Cultivating's channel, what is up, guys? I am Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Glad you guys are here. Hopefully you guys have had a fantastic start to this week. I know I have. I know last week was all over the place for me, but no, I guess having the weekend to really sit with myself and sit with my feelings and just take everything in, I feel like I'm definitely moving in the direction that I need to be. Definitely regaining my strength after everything that I've been through the last couple weeks, so that's a good bonus. But so I felt like, well, what better way to start off this reading today with a daily. So this is your daily message for July 9th, which is a Thursday. These weeks are just flying by. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your message today, whenever you see this. Alright, guys. Three of Swords. There are feelings of feeling broken, feeling a sense of loss, feeling a sense of uncertainty. I'm picking up a feeling of separation. The Three of Swords for me also represents a breakup card. So I don't know if recently you guys have broken up with someone, if you separated, if a marriage has ended. Just know that this is obviously coming up for a reason. We all go through our fair share of shitty relationships. We all go through our fair share of rough patches. We all go through things that at the time feel like they're breaking us. We go through really hard, tough lessons. And I feel like today the energy in the air, the energy surrounding you you could feel really lost. You could feel really upset. You could feel really down and out. You could be in this place where you're like, Amy, I can't see the light. I can't see the other side of this broken feeling. And I kind of feel like for some of you with the Two of Swords right after is that there's a situation that God is trying to show you, Spirit, the angels. They are trying to show you that wait. You know, you could be putting your time and attention into the wrong things. You could be, you know, holding on to someone that Spirit is trying to show you is not for you right now. Does that mean this person's never going to be for you? No. It could just be that there's areas of your life that you need to work on, and there's areas of this person's life that they need to work on. But I'm feeling the sense of my heart is breaking, my heart is ripping. So I do feel like some of you have disconnected from someone, or someone has recently disconnected from you. And it's just this feeling like you're not worthy, feeling like you're not good enough, you're never going to find love. That's what's popping through right now, okay? So what I feel for you guys is that I need to tell you that you also want to give up, okay? With the Knight of Wands, that's my giving up card. So you're dealing with something where you're definitely overthinking. We have Four of Cups, you're overthinking. Like I said, God's been trying to present you with something. Spirit's been trying to show you. Angels have been trying to show you that, wait a minute, you know what? It may feel like your world is ending right now. It may feel like you've completely lost all hope, that nothing that you ever want comes to fruition. Nothing you ever want ever works out. It's just this feeling like every relationship you get into, you have all of this hope, and then when it comes to not working out, you're just so really hard on yourself, and you question yourself. Like, you question, could I have done this differently? Could I have done that differently? And I feel like it's looking at, if you're single right now and you've recently broken up with someone, or you've been single for a while, this is the season of reflection. This is the season of taking a step back, looking at your life, looking at what you've been through, looking at all of the challenges that God has presented you with. This is looking back at all of it and reevaluating everything, you know, when it comes to other people, when it comes to you. Because if you aren't learning what you need to learn, you will repeat the lesson with other people. And as much as everyone wants to be in an honest, committed, loving relationship, sometimes we need that season to reflect. We need that season of singleness, and God puts us through that because we lose ourselves. We lose a sense of who we are as an individual. You know, when you're in a relationship, you're constantly giving to your partner, you're giving to your children, you're giving to work, you're giving to this, you're giving to that, and you're not putting it on yourself. And what happens is that eventually you lose who you are. And I feel like that is kind of what the message is that this breakup, this separation, this time apart away from someone has to be used as a tool to guide you guys back to where God wants you, to guide you guys back to where Spirit wants you. And I feel like I'm keeping it real today only because I know what I've been through the last couple of years when it comes to relationships, and I just continually feel like I've been going through the same lesson with different people. So I can kind of see where, taking a step back the last 14 months and seeing where I have gone wrong and the things within myself that I really need to work on. And that's what I feel with you guys, is that you've got to learn to love yourself. You got to learn to really be okay with spending alone time with yourselves, you know, being okay with sitting and watching a movie by yourself, being okay with taking yourself on a date, you know, being okay with getting all dolled up just to make you feel good, not just, you know, so your partner, your ex, whatever it is, right, like, gives you that validation. It's kind of a lot of self coming through for me. So I know some of you are going through this feeling of heartache, this feeling of pain, this feeling of like, Amy, like, why is this always happening to me? Why am I always going through these lessons? Why can't I find a decent guy? Why can't I find a decent girl? My best advice on what I see in this cards is that with the Four of Swords, it's about taking that rest period right now, that season of singleness, like I said, that God has you in. He has you in this for a reason. He's trying to show you, he's trying to teach you that you've got to find that happiness within yourself. You got to find that love within yourself first, because you are constantly giving to everyone else and you're trying to keep everyone else afloat. But who's there for you? At the end of the day, you got to be there for you. And I think during this period of time of reflection of you going within, you're going to be able to really see that. You're going to be able to realize that you're gonna be so grateful looking back on this. You're gonna be, when you get into a relationship down the road, I feel like God's just saying, you're gonna be able to look back and say, you know what, I'm so glad I took that time to step back. I'm so glad I took that time to work on me, because now I'm the best version of myself, because I know that my love for myself outranks anyone else's love for me, that my happiness with being single and trusting in God and trusting in God's plan and the angels and, you know, all of that stuff, like, I allowed everything to come to me when I was supposed to, and I didn't go chasing for it. Because that's the one thing, you should never have to go chase love, you should never have to go chase money, you should never go chase life. All of that will be gravitating towards you. So it's all about law of attraction, it's all about manifestation, and there's tons of stuff on YouTube for you guys. But I definitely feel a sense with the Four of Swords. If you need to rest today, you rest. You rest your energy. I know I talked about yesterday about cutting cords. I feel like that's definitely needed for some of you. And like I said, guys, you can love someone. You can have strong feelings for someone. You can have a strong connection with someone. But if you're not getting what you need from that relationship, it's because because you were lacking something within yourself, and two, you might just be with the wrong person. There's a lot of reasons, and I feel like the overall thing that I'm just hearing continuously right now is that self-love is what's going to keep you above the water right now. Loving yourself and being content with being alone. I know it gets lonely. I know you feel like love's never going to happen, or, you know, the right partner, the right guy, the right girl is never going to come into your life. But I'm telling you that in time, it does truly happen. But we have to keep the faith, and I'm on this journey with you guys. So, you know, I know those down moments. I have a lot of those down moments where I feel like, you know, is it ever going to happen? Is it ever going to work out? Am I ever going to be not just a single mom? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are moments that I have that with you guys. So I totally get the anger. I totally get the confusion, but it's letting go. You know, it's forgiveness. It's, you know, it's the healing process. So Some of you with the Fool card, you have your foot in and you have your foot out. And I feel like you have to ask yourself at this time if this decision, if this connection, if this choice is of your highest good. You know, are you more happy? Are you more sad? Are you more confused? Are you more hurt? Like, are you happy with what is going on right now? Because if you're not, then you have that choice to take that other foot out and go do what you need to do for you. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's your choice. I feel like sometimes we have to take a leap of faith. Sometimes we have to take a risk. But be careful that you're not juggling too much today, because I feel like you will knock yourself out of balance very quickly. The Three of Pentacles just talks about working towards what you want right now. So I feel like that's mostly what a lot of you guys are doing. I know I talked to a lot of you guys and you've been asking me, especially when it comes to the twin flame journey, like, Amy, how do you keep yourself motivated? How do you keep yourself busy? How do you keep your mind off your divine masculine, divine feminine, right? And I will share this here. You know, I do my best to realize that every time he comes in and every time he leaves, he's got channeled healing work that he needs to be done. So at first I used to get so angry, I used to get so frustrated that divine masculine's leaving and coming in and leaving and coming in, to the point that it was messing with my energy, it was messing with my heart. And now I know I'm a lot further in my journey than my divine masculine is, so I know that what he's going through, I've already been through, so I guess I'm a more lenient. I don't even know if lenient. I know what he's going through, so I want to be more of that support system for him right now. And knowing that even though he can't give me what I want at this very moment, I'm still here. But even though I'm still here, I'm still working on me. I'm still doing things that I love to do. I'm working my business. I'm raising my kids. I'm reading. I literally, like, Amazon's my thing. Like, I don't know how many books I've gotten. I love to read, right? And I haven't read in a long time, and I just been getting books, you know, about building businesses and building my self-esteem and building my confidence, and I just been getting books left, right, and center on Amazon to keep my mind occupied. You know, nature walks, eating healthy, just anything to put that energy back into you is really going to help you on this journey. So the Three of Pentacles is working towards what it is you need in your life right now, working on your goals, your ambitions, your passions, working on your business. Maybe you've been wanting to start your own home business. Sorry, I feel like I have a sneeze. Maybe you have a passion. Whatever it is, maybe it's gardening, maybe it's just working out, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's baking, whatever it is to keep your mind away from divine masculine is definitely going to help you guys, okay? So the Queen of Swords just tells me that eventually you guys are going to see the bigger picture. Eventually you guys are going to see that the light within you is got to be bright, that you can't be going out and finding that light in anyone else. You got to find that light within you first. Just like I tell you guys, the answers that you seek the most are the answers already within you. So be independent, be fierce, be bold, go after what it is that you need in your life right now. At this day and age where you guys are, it's about building your self-confidence again. It's about building yourself up, because you've got to be the best version of yourself for you. And if you're not vibrating at a high level, you will get knocked off really easily. So, like I said, be independent, be fierce, start working on things that, you know, make you happy, you know, just make you feel good. Three of Cups, you know, you have so much blessings coming towards you, and there's so much blessings around you right now that it's unbelievable that you guys would even be in that, you know, brokenhearted stage. But, you know, maybe with this Three of Cups, you know, because there's three people here, maybe it's just, you know, getting the girls out and going out for a girls' night. I know there's still a few things we can't do, but if there's a chance for you guys to do that I would say go and do that. But if that's not possible, it's just, look at this. It's filling your cup up with your own self-love. I just keep hearing, like, self-love is huge. And I know you guys might even be sick of hearing that, but I just feel it's all about you. I feel like this reading just continually comes on to, it needs to be all about you. And that's not to say that it's selfish. That's just to say sometimes we need to just be our own best friends right now. We need to look ahead, and we need to see that there's such No, wait. We need to see that there's such a bigger picture for us ahead than what we're holding on to or what we think we need still from the past. Okay, so the Star card with the Temperance just tells me that there's still healing that needs to be done, that some of you still need to let go of something, but there's hope, you know, there's tons of hope. You know, you have a chance right now to create what it is that you guys want. You have a chance to just fulfill yourself with the things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that have nothing to do with other people. You know, so work on the inner you, work on healing what you need to heal, and let go what you need to let go. Because when you do that, you have the Chariot with the Sun. So this just tells me that changes are coming for you guys. And I have been saying that for a while, that big changes are coming. And as these big changes coming, you are growing, you are evolving, you are becoming all you're meant to. And it hasn't been easy. But once you get to the top, once you get to that place and you look down and you see how far you've come, you're going to be so proud of yourself that you never gave up. You're going to be so proud of yourself that you just kept on trucking, even with the whole world against you. Okay? And 10 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. So this could be a twin flame situation, but I definitely feel like what's happening is that there's a lot of love. There's a lot of things that are going to be offered to you in the upcoming weeks, upcoming days, months even. You know, family is huge, and I feel like there even can be a commitment of love or new love or something on the line of that coming through. But I definitely feel like a relationship is possible, but I believe that you have to know that all is truly well right now, and that whatever doubts or worries you have, you need to be working through that. All right, so your oracle cards today say forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. Yeah, so it's time to forgive. You know, does that mean that whoever hurt you, does that mean that they're right? No. It just means that you no longer need to hold on to what someone has done to you, because you are growing, you're evolving, you're moving away. So start forgiving. You know, you don't have to forget, but just start forgiving, because eventually you're just going to look back and say, you know what, I wasted so much time just holding on to things that I was better off suited letting go. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Yeah. So, animals can be very significant to you guys. I don't know if you guys have animals that have been sticking around you lately, if you've been seeing more animals or any of that stuff, but just know that animals definitely sense stuff. So if you're noticing your dog won't leave your lap, or your cat just, you know, randomly just jumps up and wants those cuddles, you know, reassure the animal that you're okay. That's kind of what I'm hearing with that card. So self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. That's like double confirmation right there, okay? So this whole reading is like self-love. Now, this whole reading is you guys going within and saying, you know what, the best thing I can do for myself is to love myself, is to be there for myself, and to let everything else unfold. All right, guys, so that is what I have for you for your Thursday daily reading. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys again soon.